What's up, y'all? Mel and Keisha back with another Eating Chat. I'm Mel.
I'm Keish.
And this is a walk in the Fat Woman's Shoes. How y'all doing, MK Saints, visitors, passing-throughs? Tonight's Eating Chat, we got shrimp. I guess hers are barbecue. Mine look like they sunshine, but there's just a lot of butter and crab barrel.
Oh, shit.
I got some toast to go with that.
I do.
We drinking on that good old H2O.
Big Gurt is not here, but she will do what?
Not a fucking thing.
Girl, stop. Save you in a crisis. Yes, she will.
If
Yes,
you
she
believe
will.
so, more power.
How to get a big Gurt, a big sword, a big baby, or even a male baby will be in the description box below. So you're going to click that link. You're going to get yourself on yours to yourself. Go on, do it. Go on, do it. You ready? God is good. God is great. Thank you for the will about to receive.
Amen.
Amen. So what's going on with you guys tonight? Let us know what y'all eating and if y'all eating with us. Also let us know what's going on in y'all neck of the woods. Hardship. What the drinking? What y'all did today? Y'all know I want to know them knows. Y'all know I'm nosy. Tonight, y'all, I'm wearing one of my T-Move shirts and it says I'm 70s born, raised in the 80s, and got to party in the 90s. Baby, yes. Got to party in the 90s. Yes, I did. I loved it.
So I'm looking like I can make sunshine shrimp 2 ways now, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make them videos.
Is you?
Yes, I am. Already on the first shrimp. Dirty hole.
That's why I be wearing dark color clothes. Cause that be working on my nerve out.
I'm not worried about that.
I mean, I know, you know.
I got oxy. I got a toothbrush.
Yeah, but why have to go through all that?
I got Dawn. It don't matter.
Oh. That's good.
And the crazy part, they're not even hot.
Yeah, this is good.
It's alright.
That lemon really set it off. Cause honestly,
Damn, you sleep already?
I use this I use a New Orleans style barbecue mix that I got from Fiesta, and it when I used it, it was a little salty because not only did I use that, it was bland, honestly, and I put some chicken base in it, some Norris chicken base bouillon, and it made it a little salty. Then I was like, hit it with that lemon, and I hit it with the lemon, and I put some water in it, you know, just to like loosen it up. It did it. It did the trick.
I had me a good
So thank you.
Pretty great. I didn't get to do my whole morning, but I'm gonna catch it tonight. And I got up, did what I had to do,
You
pick
talking
my
about your
clothes
routine?
out. Yeah, pick my clothes out. Damn near choked on a Nutri-Grain bar, and I left. I did, because I started eating it like, and they say your driver is 5 minutes away, but I hadn't had all my shit together still, but I had to eat so I could take my medicine. What's up?
That.
Bitch, what you think you doing? Nobody won't see that. Fuck
You
wrong
know,
with
baby.
you?
Oh, slow down.
Hey,
And looking at me like that. Don't look at me like that, stripping.
I didn't get you no guava.
Like them
You know,
Chippendales.
Dragon fruit. Oh,
I eat guava.
I didn't know.
I eat dragon fruit too. It's a nice
Oh,
diet.
you eat those?
It's a nice laxative.
Okay, I'll get them for you tomorrow.
Dragon fruit.
I'll get some for you tomorrow. Or kiwi. If you eat it.
Yeah, I eat kiwi. Green and gold.
Because they got a buku of them just sitting in the break room.
You have my insulated bag.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
No, don't close. I'm gonna have to reset it all over again.
What, Brittany?
Damn!
It closed. Oh, wow. I thought you just pressed it.
Yeah, but when you do that, it be like, bitch, you ain't played the game in a minute and the controller off. We just gonna cut this bitch off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I got up, got my clothes together, did what I had to do, killed some motherfuckers before I left. That's why I ended up choking down the Nutri-Grain bar. You like need 2 hands for the controller. Fuck they is, that's what I normally do when after I meditate in the morning. Kill people. Wow.
Damn.
Well, not people per se.
Characters on the game.
That butter. I keep telling you that's not the butter. I'ma buy something, you gonna see.
Okay, that's the bottom.
I'm telling you it's not. That butter was in a blue and yellow box, not a yellow and green box. That butter you got, they make creamer.
Yeah.
I ain't had no creamer in a while.
I know, right?
Might have to go ahead and make me some Mexican corn. Man. Now go!
You good?
All right.
Yeah, my baby here. Tripping. I told him I'm gonna barbecue tomorrow. He was like, dancing. Don't dance.
Uh-huh.
Why you ain't bring your allergy medicine? Why you ain't take it before you came here?
You ain't take it before you came in? You want one of these, baby?
Yep. How many milligrams is the citrulline? I'm never mind, I'm gonna call your mama.
You wanna make me take some liquid medicine?
I take it, I'm gonna just cut it in half. I think you take 5
5 what?
milligrams. I take 10. I don't know, I think they changed you off of that. I think they put you on that, whatever it is you take is over the counter. As is
You
mine.
want some?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
You good, baby?
You gave him a shrimp?
Yeah. You ain't see him just dancing just now?
Man,
Hurry up. It's hot.
I remember I was going on the day I started the trip. Because they were like, oh, we ain't taking nobody no more. I mean, what? I said, y'all don't close until 2 hours. Yeah, but we filled up for today.
The classes.
I'm going to go find my taxes.
Yeah.
She said, you could drop it off though. I went, huh? I got happy right quick. She said, hold on, I'll be right back. Come back with this clipboard with papers to fill out. I was like, huh. And he was like, okay, go ahead and fill it out. I thought I was doing something because I filled it out, but I thought the rest of them was how you call that?
What?
Carbon. You know what I'm talking about? Copies.
Mm-hmm.
But so I filled that out. I filled out the little questionnaire that was in the middle, and she said, "I don't think you finished." So that means she had to be watching me. I was like, "What you mean?" She took the phone from me and she went like that, and it opened up. I went, "Oh damn." She said, "I know." So I filled out like the first few questions, and she was like, "Look, the rest of me." "Yeah, you got a W-2?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I got this other paper too, though." And I gave it to her. She told me I could pick it up on Tuesday. But she said it's normally a 48-hour turnaround thing. So it open tomorrow and Tuesday. So that would have been like the 48 hours. So I was like, I'm ready to come get it Wednesday. Because I got something to do Tuesday and Monday. Well, they close Monday. Oh, damn.
What?
I ain't give her my bank information.
Well, when you go pick it up, you can do it.
Right, right, yeah. When I get that, Scuffy going to the groomers. You might take my whole fucking refund.
You did mine.
I know, because he wild.
They gonna need to sedate his ass and everything.
He might not act like that because he ain't gonna be here. Cause you know when people mess with him over here, he be like, bitch. They like, yeah. They made me go come in here because your bitch ass came here. Come tell me something. They had somebody who wanted to literally do it in our house, and I was like, nah, baby. He's not going. You can't put him in no bathtub, man. Like ours. Because he's going to fight you. He going to jump out that bitch on you. I remember one time they was washing him and he was way smaller than what he is now. And it sounded like somebody was in there fighting.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that shit. I'm like, what's going on? It's the dog.
These were them golf chips, huh?
Mm-hmm.
These were them golf, Man. I got my application for my passport. See, because I had been trying to print it out for about a month. But my rocket scientist son put motherfucking paper, no, push pin down in a damn printer. so it don't feed the paper like it's supposed to. Why are you doing that to your brother? You know everything in it that it is my possession.
You get my purse
He
out
sleep.
there.
You see me?
All right.
He sleep, huh?
Yeah,
You talking about the nanny?
Yeah.
You don't see me in the front, huh?
Oh,
That
you
don't
sleep?
mean he sleep.
Yeah, I was standing up watching reels on Instagram, watching the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know. Yeah. Man, I just slept out the reels.
That boy, I have be holding a whole conversation with you and go out.
Right. Cause he was telling me about what was going on in school, you know, about his day. And all of a sudden he just stopped talking. And when I turned to look at him, he was out. Press up.
We saw his daddy today. We don't know him to see him. We ain't seen him in a while anyway.
Yeah. I was happy to see the cuz.
Right. When he drop him off, he come in though. When his mama drop him off, she blow the horn and be
With his tiptoe walking in, because he walk on his toes.
40 something years old, still walk on his toes.
That's my oldest boy cousin, because he the oldest guy I know, he the oldest boy I know this girl. Whew, I am about to be done.
The other day,
Do no more.
you was trying to do something for me.
I ain't do no more.
And I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to receive it.
Oh.
I'm talking to you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
How you say that?
You see how I looked at you when you asked me?
About what? This morning? What?
When we was doing that crab ball. And you was
I
like,
told him I was gonna cut him.
yeah.
Mm.
Yo, okay, you did see how I looked at you.
She looked at me like I was holding her the fuck up, like I was robbing her. You want this?
You gave him all of them?
I can't eat no more. You want some?
No.
Yeah, I can't eat no more. Oh.
Cause I'm not used to it.
What?
Right?
Oh.
Was you all right?
Yeah, she looked at me like I was about to rob her. Rob and shoot her. She went like the fuck?
Right.
Like, ooh.
You ever made rice? You say you was making rice.
No, check.
You mean the rocks?
You are? You gonna still make rice? Well, why would you eat all your shrimp before you make the rice?
No, I'm just eating one.
He probably gonna just peel them. That what you doing? You gonna peel them and then put that like with your rocks?
My who?
Rocks. Ever since I heard that dude try to correct his girlfriend because she couldn't say certain things, he gonna talk about give me some of that rocks. Like rocks? I've been saying rocks. I still say rice, but you know. But that shit, that was so damn funny. Rocks. Go on, give me some of that rocks. I'm like, rocks? What is rocks? But you gonna try to correct somebody because they couldn't say a certain thing.
I wish the
Particular
rain
thing.
come on.
Yeah.
I wish the rain come on past.
Oh, when is it supposed to rain? Again? It's going to rain again?
It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hope it's storm tonight. Oh, wow.
Nope.
'Cause when it's storm, I ain't gonna lie. It's like I get the best sleep ever.
Who don't?
I get the best sleep ever. You hear me? When it's storm.
Maybe
I started to
you
make
should,
this like a stat.
considering we live
Look,
in tornado country.
look. I started to make that like a stat.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna scrub this
Ooh.
with some Dawn. and then throw it in the washing machine. You know, give that bitch one last roll.
I want to get a piercing right there. Right there.
But when you fucking with that, I got 2 more shirts just like this that's clean.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She got more gray pants, gray jogging pants, black jogging pants, gray shirts. She got more. She got more of that than a little bit. I'm telling
Wait
you,
till
she
you
got
see
more
my
gray.
April Fool's outfit. You're gonna be like,
What you wear, baby food?
that hood I just bought.
Oh, I don't know.
I've seen the outfit in my head for weeks. And I wanted to wear it the other day, but it got metal in it. Excuse me. And if you wear metal, you gotta take that shit off. Wearing the cat scan. So I was like, no. I'm not trying to go through that shit.
Right.
Just don't wear no metal. When I get up there, I take my necklaces and my rings off and just get in the damn machine. Cause if you don't have no, you know how your shoes got the metal eyelets? If you don't have that, that's real old school. You can barely find a pair of shoes with metal eyelets anymore.
Right.
The Chucks, that's about it. But if you don't have no metal on, you don't even gotta take your damn shoes off.
Right. Well, since he sleep, I'll be able to do my nightly scripting without any interruptions.
That's what you think.
What you mean?
Nanny, what are you doing?
Oh, me,
You
Nanny.
trying to sleep.
Right.
Oh, you're in here. Lay down with me.
Right. I'm doing something right now, baby. I can't lay down.
I'm glad you sleep though, cause he ain't gonna fuck with me.
Right. Because you was like, oh, he gonna be in there with you. I'm like, no, he gonna come up here with you while I do my nightly scripting. Because, you know, like, when I do my scripting, whether it's morning, noon, night, I meditate, right? And that Paul wasn't gonna let me do that. Oh, let me do that.
I'm so glad my fingers. I've been writing a lot. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bitch. I write so much. I've been writing so much lately, you know, that my hands be doing that. My hands be just really doing that. You know how I be playing like that? My hands be fucking cramped up like that. I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Nope. Since after I finished doing the paperwork to do my taxes and whatnot,
Give me one.
it was almost 3 o'clock. I got on the computer for an hour and something.
My hand dirty.
Okay.
Put it in
Sam-
my
Put it
mouth.
on the, put it on the,
You can put it in my mouth.
Sam can't pick you up.
Yeah. From here,
He picked
yeah.
me up.
Yeah, I know.
He was supposed to pick me up too.
Oh, from now?
Mm-hmm.
But you got Corey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I got Antonio. He was like, yeah, once again it's on. I'm like, you already know,
That's
Pop.
good. That is good.
Cause he came up and then me and teacher was talking. He was like, once again it's on. Like, you already know. Shit, they be loving when they pick me up. And I don't always be talking. But when I do be talking, I talk my ass off. And I be having them cracking up laughing. For real.
You
I
had a
really do.
Boosie concert here?
Who?
Okay.
They got a little Boosie concert here.
Word?
Yeah.
I think that.
I'm not all that
I didn't know
hyped
that.
up on
When?
Boosie. Okay. Not all that hyped up
I
on
don't like
Boosie.
Boosie either. That's why I couldn't believe they had a concert.
I
I
love
love
That's right.
He got shot here when
Boosie?
the day Mo 3 died. He got shot.
Shot in the knee.
Lil Boosie got shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then why you can see him lipping around and stuff?
Wait, hold up.
Soon as
When did Mo 3 get shot?
Mo 3
About
got set
5
up by a
years
girl.
ago.
He got killed.
And
No,
Boosie
he
got
didn't get shot by a
Hold
girl.
up.
He got set up by a girl.
And chill.
he did
Shut
not.
up. Just
Oh.
don't put all that out there. Just let that go. And Boosie got shot the day he got killed.
Yeah.
The same day.
Matter of fact, he got shot.
5 years ago, right?
No, yeah, he got shot right before Mo 3. They was getting on the interstate, running away from the scene.
I saw that.
And
I saw that.
Yep.
But no, you know who killed Mo 3?
Yeah, the beast got charged for the murder.
That
Who
cuz
the hell is that?
That's the only reason
it
he
was
did
his
it.
partner.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be real. Y'all know how it
They
is.
used to be together.
Your
They
best
said.
friend will knock
He
your ass off.
didn't kill him, but he paid for somebody to kill him.
Yeah.
That's what was on the news the other day.
Yep.
Remember I said, what the fuck they talking about? Mo
Yeah.
3 died. They finally caught the motherfucker.
Yo, and plus he got charged for on Friday. Another dude murdered too.
He did?
My thing is this.
When?
I don't know. I think I saw
The way
TikTok on
shit
Instagram, I
is,
think.
your own
When you saw
family member
I
will
think
take
like
your ass out. You hear me?
years ago.
But they just, the one I saw, they just was charging them with Mo 3.
Oh.
Wow.
Me
Yeah.
personally, I love my
Yeah.
family. I love my family, but
It got a reason more to it.
you know,
That's fucked.
some people don't.
What you
some
looking at me
people-
like that for? What the
Nah, I'm not talking about that.
fuck?
I'm not talking about y'all because
Oh,
life would be
speaking of-
boring without me. Y'all already know that. Life would be boring without me, and they know that shit.
It would. Cause then I wouldn't have nobody say I sound better now.
Oh wow.
But no, speaking of that, Brandon, Dwayne, and Chris said, hey, to y'all.
Damn,
They asked about y'all. They were like, how your mom and
You could have said
How you
DC and D.
doing?
You don't think I know who that is?
I didn't know who that
Oh
was.
well.
They said, hey, how your people doing? I was like, oh, they doing good. They good. And they asked, they were like, hey, man, I was coming over there and see y'all one day. I was like, yeah, I'll pass them your number.
They know where we live and they know our number.
Yep.
Oh, no, but Dwayne just got a new number, so he told me to give it to y'all.
They ain't the one I fucks with, so.
Well, I don't know. All I know
And the
is
one I fucks
I'm just a
with,
message.
It's the
I
crazy
fucks
one.
with all of them. It
I
don't
know
even
you
matter
got
to
the
me.
message.
I don't care.
he hits me on Instagram.
I'm
On Facebook.
I think
I'm
just
like,
a
hey bro,
messenger.
what you doing?
I'm just
I
just
ain't
a
He
messenger.
wanted to be your baby daddy.
That's it.
Him and Hood.
Bro,
If both of them- I'm like, I will fuck both of y'all bitches.
Am I really about to fight over that?
Right?
My woman.
Yeah, cause little cuz came in like, bro, you can't be just coming to my people's house like that, bro.
Let me
You're
get
like,
this
oh
straight.
Lord, dude.
Come on, dog.
They're like, and then you can't be fucking
Nah,
with
nah,
Mel,
nah,
cause
nah,
you
nah.
know she was my woman before she met Keisha. Like, no.
Man, when I met Keisha, that
Bro,
was
when
like
she
15
met
years
me,
old.
you was a kid, bro. Yeah, 15, 16, yeah.
You
Was
wasn't
they?
that old?
No, I think they was about,
Him and Marika the same age, right?
Who?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 19?
They was like 12.
12, yeah.
12?
Yeah,
They
them
came a
boys
long way.
spent over $600 up in this store. I'm like, I ain't know people spent and then pay for the cat. I'm like, people that spend $600 or something. I mean,
Walmart?
like,
Boy, that's called income tax.
Me and your mama went to
nice.
Walmart before and we spent $1,000 in one
$1
fucking
$1.
Yeah.
when we was living in the apartments.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I remember.
Remember
that.
y'all was fucking forever running them bags to the door?
yeah.
That's why.
Dog.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Remember?
The brother was like, man, y'all better help me pack these bags. Or y'all, I might give y'all stuff. I ain't getting y'all stuff. Y'all better help me, or y'all ain't getting your stuff. How about
Boy,
that?
That's how much-
I think I had like.
And them bitches
yeah,
say we
bags
don't
on
do
each
shit.
hand.
They're arguing. They're arguing in my line.
That's fucked up,
They're
huh?
arguing in my line. My boss like, y'all okay? She's like, man, go about your business, man. I'm like, oh Lord,
Matter of fact,
these people here ghetto.
I remember the night because we went with Sarah and it was snowing that night when we was on our way back. Remember that?
I'm like, man, these dudes ghetto. Him and Chris arguing. Cause like,
And that's before I knew the freeways, well, the side streets and shit. And I had to go on the freeway.
you talking about you gonna buy my little hot wings? I bet y'all won't if you don't help me pack these bags.
That's us three.
No,
No,
it's
it
not.
ain't.
No, it ain't. I can tell you that right
No,
now.
that's you
No,
and
it
her.
ain't.
That's you and her.
But hey, never us. Yeah, that's all trained.
Cause y'all
Put your
just
stuff up
expect
there.
Terrell to do it regardless. That's why I didn't y'all
What?
pack their bags.
That way he was like, man, yup. Look, cause he said, nah, Dwayne, don't put none of their stuff in bags. If they don't put it in bags themselves, they ain't getting it.
He their big
Put
brother,
it
that's
back.
why he said that.
He said, put it back. I was like,
Right.
I'm
Who's the
like,
oldest?
look, Dwayne was like,
Be-
man, boy.
Be the oldest.
He the oldest.
Dwayne stood over Brandon and he said, boy, you gonna get my bag? He was like, bro.
And he
Yeah,
Put
it's
it
B,
back.
D, and C.
He said, put it
he
back.
like
And their
10
little
years.
brother.
Yeah, they got.
He 10 years younger than us or something like that.
He said, put it back. He said, Dwayne, void Dwayne stuff off. I was like, he was like, man, don't do
Cause I
that.
remember when he was trying to come at me, I was like 35, something like that, 30, 34, 35, up in that age range.
Something like that.
And he was like 20, what was he, 20, 25, 26?
Talking about he gonna make her think twice about me getting fit. Go sit your little ass down, boy.
I'm like, please, just keep that stuff and go.
He
I'm
ain't-
telling you, they really was really going there about him, and my little cousin was really going there about him coming over here. Like, boy, the boy could come over here, just be coming out there, play bones all that day.
Yeah, but I know what's going on. If he come over there when I ain't there, I'ma shoot that nigga when I catch it. I like, damn, it ain't that serious, bro. I ain't gonna fuck with
Be
neither
like,
one
cause
of
you
y'all.
my woman. I'm like,
What's the difference between the
no. She's
Yeah.
actually my woman.
Mama's got
you
a
know
little
what I
kick
mean?
Dash.
She's
that
actually
is
my
what
woman. You know.
See that skin on the ball?
But yeah, that's how they be. Yeah.
Man, always be. I just, it ain't my cup of tea. We could talk about whatever, but, you know. Cause I was like, go ahead on. Put it in the jar, I guess. He was like, no, I got to do a personal delivery. I said, well, we ain't gonna do nothing then.
That's when we were talking about having a baby. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to have another baby.
Fuck no. But look at that.
But my tubes tired, clipped and burned. So I don't know. I don't know if that shit grow back or no shit like that. You know. But I was thinking about having another baby and shit. But then I'm like, no. Cause it is saying I'm gonna be 49 years old. You know, I'm good.
Good stuff. Your sauce is good.
I'm good.
I know.
Hey, yeah. Excuse me, y'all.
Another baby, fuck that, no. I don't even want no fucking grandchildren. I'm at the part where we should
But
be
we got
traveling.
No.
No, we don't.
We got our little chubby cheeks.
No, we don't.
What you mean?
He leave her alone.
They ain't got nothing to do with us.
I ain't, what?
I'm saying it to you now because I know you watching the chick today or tomorrow. Y'all fucking break up. They ain't got nothing to do with us.
Well, why y'all putting that in y'all?
Chubby cheeks still
So
my
you need to do
baby.
better.
The fuck? Chubby cheeks is still my baby. And you still my daughter. Period.
You gonna try to, oh,
I mean,
y'all,
you know not
y'all the
period.
reason. No, bitch, we ain't the reason.
Right.
You know how many motherfucking people said we wasn't gonna be together? Not at all. How many people try to get in it?
What with us? Yeah.
Well, that ain't gonna make 5 years. We made them.
Y'all ain't gonna make a year. I give it 6 months.
You heard it, yep.
I heard 6 months and a
Oh,
year.
yeah.
Who told me that? The auntie and the cousin.
Which cousin? You got a lot of them motherfuckers.
The CPS cousin.
Oh, okay. Wow, they told you that?
Yeah.
I know the auntie.
Say, I don't see y'all making a whole year together. And it's been 21 years.
Jesus Christ. It's too long for me.
That's because you was blaming me. You said I called them people on you.
Because I thought you did.
No, they took a lot of thought into what they was doing.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
They took a lot of thought.
Hell yeah.
And I really think it was more than them in on
I think
it.
so too.
Because the CPS office that came at us was a whole uptown office.
Right.
And
I ain't live uptown, I live downtown.
I lived uptown.
Right. Then,
And
not only that,
down the street from the office.
and think about it, when the people came to the house, the lady was like, I don't see nothing wrong with this house. I said, what you mean? She said, from what I heard, what I was told in my reports, your husband is a drug addict, and they have a lot of liquor and paraphernalia just hanging around the house, and the kids all around it, and this is that and the other. And the house is never clean. The house, I'm like, excuse you? She was like, yeah. She was like, that's the report we got. I'm like, excuse me? And me and her was like somewhat beefing because my ex used to come there and shit. And honestly, I'm gonna be real, that was why I kinda thought that you did that, because you was beefing. But afterwards, I had to really soul search and be like, nobody with a real fucking heart is gonna fucking do no shit like that because of a fucking nigga.
Bitch, I don't play with people.
You know, play with somebody churn like that. And I'm like, man, fuck that. They can go to fuck on whoever did that shit. They can get the fuck out my motherfucking face, because you ain't getting my churn. That's what you ain't doing. You ain't getting my churn. The lady was like, there's nothing wrong with this house, you know, and everything. And she made more than one fucking trip. Didn't think I knew that, bitch. I'm at work and you come to my house, bitch. You don't think I know something? You don't think somebody gonna tell me something? And then when you came, because you thought by me being at work, okay, something's supposed to change. No. But they did tell us we needed to move because where we live next door to was, what they call that shit?
A dump.
It was a dump. You know, like,
it was an open field.
Like, yeah, it was an open field and people was dumping stuff, you know. And she was like, you know, like, y'all do need to move because of that. And I had to move out of my grandma's house, and I left my grandma for a little bit. That hurt my house something terrible. I ain't even about to lie, that really hurt.
Wrong bitch, wrong situation.
No, we did move. Remember we moved on E-Gang? I mean, not E-Gang, what that is? Galley. That why you think we moved on Galley?
Your grandma was in the hospital.
Now when we moved,
Yes, she was. Your grandmother died right behind your mama.
yeah, 3 months later.
But she was in the hospital before we laid your mama to rest.
Yeah, but we didn't move until all that started taking effect. I mean, started taking about. We didn't move till then.
We didn't find somewhere to move
Yeah.
to. But your grandmother wasn't there. She was there at the beginning.
Yeah. Man, I think that was another thing that played a part of my grandma. Me personally, I think that was another reason another factor that played a part of my grandma having that stroke. Not only her sister dying, her daughter
Her
dying.
sister did die.
Yeah, but not only her daughter dying.
Her sister, her best friend died earlier that year.
Yeah.
and
then her daughter dying, you know, then us having to
matter of
move.
fact, Didn't her sister die
Man.
like a few days before Selena was born? Yeah, I thought so. For her birthday.
Yeah, now you know all that, and then her daughter dying on top of that. Then us having to move, all that played factors in
And what
that
surprised me
stroke of my
somewhat
grandma.
was
That really,
even my mama dying took a toll on her.
it did.
Because she was like,
Yeah.
don't tell me. And I was like, she was like, me and your mama used to spend many a nights on the phone while y'all bitches was being hoes. I was like, is that any way to talk to me? I'm grieving. She was like, okay, ho. And she kept saying, after that, she kept saying, your mama made it home yet? Your mama made
No,
it
you
home
have
yet?
to tell them what that means too.
Cause my mama, we laid my mama to rest and all that. My daddy had a funeral and, you know, did the body and all that. And first when she said that to me, I was like, but then I was like, yeah, okay, no, Sam made it home yet. Cause my mama was cremated, and the crematory, there's something my mama too was all the way in fucking Mississippi. So there's supposed to be a 3-day turnaround. But my mama didn't come home for months.
Right.
It was like my daddy, and it got to the point my daddy was like, look here, bitch. Y'all gonna give me my wife or y'all bitches gonna see me. I'm coming to Mississippi. And in less than a week, she was home. The funeral home called them and said, okay, come get her.
And we went up there and saw my grandma, and after my grandma had the stroke, she couldn't talk, right? And my grandma would look at her like, you know, it's like you knew what she was saying with her eyes. And she was like, no, she's not home. Honestly, I swear, I just really feel like my grandma held on until she found out that her mama made it home. And because when she finally did tell my grandma, you know, because my grandma was looking at her, you know.
And I said, I know what you want to know.
You know.
And she was like,
you know, she couldn't talk, you know.
But those expressions she used to give me.
Yeah, you knew what she was saying.
You knew what the fuck.
You knew what she was saying.
If you knew her, you knew what the fuck.
If you knew her, you knew her.
Because after they sucked my mama out to be cremated, for the first week she kind of let it ride.
Right.
But then she started asking me like every other day, your mama home yet? Your mama home yet? And that was like our last real conversation.
Right.
You know, we had. No, it wasn't. I know what the last one was. That was heartbreaking. But as far when she talked about how her feelings were hurt.
Yeah.
That was the last conversation I had with her. Remember?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And that was the last conversation I had with her. And then we was in the room with the children, and old boy was like, something wrong with grandma. But she used to always ask me. And the other person that heard her, they was deaf, so I knew when she was, and she know me and her ain't talk about that person no way. But we used to talk about my mama, so she every time I come there, we'll talk to her for a minute and whatever. Keisha be talking to her, she'll turn her head and look at me.
Because she wanted to know.
She'll turn and look. No, she ain't come home yet. But the day I told her, yeah, my mama home, she started blowing bubbles and crying.
Right.
She died the next day. And the fuckery of it all was, we was on our way to go see her. We was going to stop by her daddy so he could watch the children. and we was going out there to go see her. And her uncle pulled up. Hey, Key, what's up? Where y'all going? Oh, we just came to drop the children off so we could go see Grandma.
And he had that look on his face.
And he was like, what you talking about? Grandma died.
And I said, what you mean? What you mean? He said, Grandma died this morning around 9:30. It's after 5 o'clock. How the hell? I'm finding out after 5 o'clock. My grandmother, I lived with my grandmother all my life. And I had to find out after 5 o'clock. I called my auntie. You know what they told me? Give me a second. We didn't have time to call you. We didn't have time to call you.
No, you wanna know what's the fuckery of that? They knew that even if you wasn't up, I was up. Cause I used to bring the children to school every morning at 8:15. So I didn't go home and go to sleep. I go home, me and Curtis eat breakfast, then we start cleaning up. That was shitty.
They didn't have time
You
to call
sitting there
me.
and you crying about that, no offense. But I
No,
feel
I'm not
like
crying
this.
because I'm sad about it. I'm crying because I done got over the sad. I don't think I grieved all that because I'm still angry.
I've been told you that.
I'm still angry.
But here, this
And
is the
it's
thing
been-
that fucking keep me happy, so see. Bitch,
What,
you gonna have to
20
pay for
years?
all the fucked up shit you do on earth.
Right. What 20 years? And I'm angry. You know,
Because
I mean,
nobody ever apologized. Nobody ever
No.
fucking tried to make no kind of fucking amends. Then, after they did that old dirty shit, we was fucking homeless and they wouldn't even watch the goddamn children. And it was summertime when they was out of school.
and you know what was really fucked up about that? It wasn't thinking I would even live 6 months after my grandma died. I was so close to my grandma when I got married. I told my ex, I said, you gonna have to live with me and my grandma because I'm not leaving my grandma. I don't care. I'm not leaving her.
Hey!
You know, my grandma, I know God. I know God. But I feel like he put her on earth for me. And y'all couldn't tell me. I had to wait. Like I was
Hold
just
on.
somebody that was not kin. Come on now. I had to wait like I was somebody that was like a fourth edition, whatever, what they call it, fourth family member or something like that, or fifth, or just like a family friend. Really? I asked y'all, I said, let me take care of my grandma when she had the struggle. Let me take care of my grandma. Oh no, she's going in the home because they gonna take care of her. Bitch, fuck what you talking about, bitch. I know the ins and outs of my grandmother. I could take care of my grandmother. But nobody wanted me to do nothing. I wasn't good enough to take care of my grandma. She took care of me all my life. And they wouldn't allow me to take care of my grandma. Dipshit. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. As much as they fucked over me, I always say, when I'm blessed to hit the lottery or whatever, I'm gonna buy a motherfucker's house. Show that I'm not petty at all. I hate what y'all did to me. Because that woman kept me alive. She kept me here. You know what I'm saying? When my mama wanted to abort me, she kept me here. When my mama didn't want to fuck with me, my grandmother was there. My grandmother was there through everything. I'm telling you, that woman loved me more than she didn't like the fact that I was gay. I ain't gonna lie, she couldn't stand all the other motherfuckers, but when it came to this little motherfucker right here, baby love. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Then I felt like this bitch took my grandma from me. You know, because I wake up and they gone. You know, where the fuck y'all gone? You know?
Minding our business.
Like, where y'all go? You know? But anyway, y'all. I'm going to just leave it there because if I keep talking, it's going to be a whole hour. But anyway, y'all. We hope y'all enjoyed this video. We love y'all. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you for coming in, rocking and watching with us. And until next time, we're going to plant you down and dig you later. Because I know y'all can pick up what we are putting out here.
It's dead.
Peace, Shirley.
Peace.
That bit.
Peace, y'all.